Today on Vintage Story, I make a hat for my head out of copper. Let's put it on our dummy. There you go. So that's what it looks like. I make boots for my feet out of copper. There we go. Put them on here. There we go. And we make a shirt for my body out of copper. Holy moly. Bango. Welcome back, survival fans. You're watching Synergy Gaming TV. I am your host, Synergy, and we are back with Vintage Story episode number 8. Now, because the last episode everything got right-angled so bad, we spent a little bit of time in here just collecting some stuff, cooking some food. We've done a bunch of charcoal making. You can see here, 59 charcoal. We're making some more. Done some, did a little bit of smelting to get some stuff here. What else did we do? What else have we done? We finished off most of the path. All the way down here. We're about to start some farming. And just basically planting the seeds. Show you guys what I'm going to do so that we can get that rolling. But the biggest thing today is we're going to make our first set of armor. I think. Because that's what the intro of this video should be. Because I do the intros after I've recorded the video. So hopefully it'll show some sort of armor or something or other. Because that'd be really bad if it didn't. Because then that means my video didn't go right again. So first things we're going to do is we're going to grab all of our seeds. It's time to plant. You can see that I have all of the stuff that require nutrients. N, then K, then P. So essentially all this is referring to is what kind of fertilizer you need to keep the ground fertile. Excuse me. What you need to keep the ground fertile so that all of your stuff will grow. So we'll put down the turnips first because we only have one of those seeds. Then we're going to do the spelt. Now, usually you kind of put like your grains together, but we only have 2 spelt. Now we have rye seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, game. Okay, we've still got some of that. Then we've got the cabbage seeds, which are N. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Now we're into the K stuff. Some soybeans. 7. Oh, I have more soybeans. I didn't plan that out. Okay, these have 8. And of course, I only have 7 slots for this. That's what you get for not planning. Planning ahead. And then more K, be carrots. Okay, and then we've got onions, which are P. Which I believe is phosphorus. Okay. There we go. So we've got the farm planted. I didn't do that nearly in the right order. We've got the wrong blocks. The problem is once you've hoed a block and you try to dig it up, it then disappears. You don't get it back. So we just have to find some more terra preta. Or terra preta? No idea. Correct me in the comments down below. So there we go. We've got that done. We'll put a fence around it eventually and things like that. But we don't have too many rabbits or raccoons around here at the moment. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But there we go. We got the main part of the planting done, which is really, really important to get finished. And now we're going to start working on some armor. Now, if we look here, you can make the armor we're going to make, you can make a wooden version of it. But because we have such an abundance of copper, we're going to skip that stage and go right to the good stuff. So we're looking, I believe it's pronounced lamellay, I'm pretty sure, or lamellar. There's something else was lamellay. Lamellar anyway. So you can see here that you can do the wooden version of it, right? Using pelts and using resin and the wood. So essentially you do this same thing, but you're using copper instead. So this is the wood here. So you can make the wooden versions, but we're going to skip that and we're going to go straight to the copper version, which basically looks the same, except that you're not using resin and you have to make that. There we go, the lamellay. So these require 100 copper bits or 1 copper ingot. So you can see here making 3 with a pelt. Pretty easy to make a helmet. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 1,000 copper and 2 pelts. But then you look at the body armor, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So that's 1,600 copper or 16 ingots and the pelts. So you can see here in our inventory, wrong one. We've got some pelts being cured right now. They're oiled right now. We've got one ready to go, but we've got some oiled up here so they can be cured, turned into pelts. So that is happening. And then you have to do the smelting. So you can see here, actually, if we go under here, I'm going to show you guys how to make these. These are armor dummies. We're going to make another one of those. But you can see here, I have 8 of them done already. Excuse me, we've done a lot of smelting already because the process takes so long. I did a little bit off video, but you can see here that you actually have molds. Lamellar molds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I make these already and fired them just so we have that opportunity. We've got, we're down a little bit of copper. Believe it or not, we're down a little bit of copper. So let's smelt another one here while we're waiting for this stuff to be done. We'll grab just some peat. We found a bunch of extra peat, so we're gonna peat it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we light the fire. There, it takes a second to light it. Grab the crucible, put that in there. Now we're gonna be using ingots here. 1, 2, 3, and we can use the remaining amount of copper. So for each 20, it gives you 100 units of copper. So we'll put that in there for a total of 500 units. Each one of these is 100 units, so that'll give us 5 more lamellar pieces. Again, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure I am. I know how to read English relatively well, I think. So, and I know that AE sound gives an A sound. So hopefully that all works out good. So we'll smelt that stuff. Like I said, we've done a little bit more cooking. I'll show you guys the cold storage room while we're chilling. You can see here, got this top shelf. We've got a sign. Meat stews are going to be on top. Porridges will be down here. And that is how that's going to go. What else do we got here? We can organize this back up again, like so. This is in here just because. Now, so we're almost up to temp here. Grab a little bit of this and swap it out. Okay, put the peat in. So you use the peat just to get it up to 900 degrees, and then so you're not burning charcoal. Speaking of charcoal, is this still smoking? Yes, it is. All right, no worries. Now, I noticed in the last video, I didn't hold my torch nearly early enough. I watched the video again on my phone. It looked pretty dark for a big chunk of it, so I apologize for that. I will try and remember to keep a left-handed torch going most of the time. If you hit your C key, you can see your nutrition, fruits, vegetables, grains, and protein. So you can see that our grains and fruits are quite low. Not to worry, we have some porridges, which is grains and fruits. So we'll drop one of these down on the ground and we'll eat some food. This is grains and fruits. There we go. So we've got a couple of these ones. These are the ones that we eat all the time. The ones down in the cold storage are the ones that we don't, that we'll save for the wintertime or save for when things go cattywampus. All right, we can start that. It's working pretty good. I'm going to show you guys how to make an armor doll or an armor stand. 1, 2. And then we need 5 boards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And then all you do is go 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Armor stand. It's actually cool how he holds it. We'll go put it downstairs right now. And these are freestanding. So they can be pushed around and moved, which is kind of cool. Kind of like it. There we go. Put another armor stand down. Another couple swords being made. So we're going to have this rack full. We're going to have a couple armor suits made. And that's going to be sweet. The biggest thing is waiting for the leathers to cure. Right? 16% cured. So that's like 2 in-game days. But that's all right because we can just keep smelting. We'll just keep smelting and smelting and smelting and smelting until we get to where we need to get to. And then I think the video after this one, we're going to jump into exploration, which means it'll be just a whole video of uncovering a big chunk of the map. You can see that we've done a little bit already. We've pushed out here just to see I was doing that when we were out looking for chalk, looking for limestone or chalk, and we found that group down here. We don't really need to explore too much more, but we've got some caves and stuff that I want to start diving into. There's tons everywhere. This is the only one I've marked, but there are caves everywhere, all out here and in this area. There's tons of caves, things we can go into. Lots of caves out here as well. So I want to go in with some armor. We're going with some poultices, and we're just going to explore the map and explore some caves and, you know, bring a bunch of signs so that we can label where we're going and what we're doing. Any second. There it is. So I'll just pour these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Oh, this one didn't pour. All right, glitch. There we go. And we're actually going to just keep making more. I know I could do this in probably larger chunks. Oh, no, we're not. Yes, we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know if spreading them out does anything, but we can let that sit in there. Those will smelt. I don't know if these will cool down in time, but I do know that the crucible will stay hot for quite a long time. So we can actually make one of the pieces of armor right now. Grab a pelt, and then we go down and we grab 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I believe we put the pelt in the middle, and this, and this, and it makes us a head lamellar. Not sure how you say that, but there we go. We got our very first piece of armor. Let's put it on our dummy. There you go. So that's what it looks like. First piece of armor. All right. We do have some grains in here as well. We are going to put 2 barrels. Actually, we should do that while we're waiting for everything to cool down. Let's just do that. We can also make breads. So we're going to make a bucket. We need 1 of these. Okay, we need a bucket so we can hold water, and you can cook bread with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe is how we do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 is a bucket. There we go. So, bucket for water. Now we've got a bucket full of water. Great thing about the bucket, you can actually place it down. Just like that. Okay, this is gonna, oh crap. This is gonna be smelted way before these cool off. Hopefully we don't have to reheat it. That would be trash. What else are we gonna do? Show you guys how to make bread? Oh, actually what we need to do is get a kern as well so we can grind stuff. Because you have to be able to grind your grains into flours, right? So if we can't do that, then essentially you can't make breads. Flours are quite important. I don't know how long this stays hot for, but we're gonna pull the charcoal out of here because I don't want to waste it keeping that hot. And I guess we'll just see how hot that stays, how long it stays hot. Hopefully, I've been told it stays hot for quite a long time, so hopefully these will cool off before this cools down. But we can also keep an eye on it. Anyway, these are cooling down relatively quickly. And that is happening. What else? What else? We're gonna make the kern. In order to make a kern, you need actual blocks. Let's take a look real fast. Kern. Oh, it's like KR. No, KUARN. No, ERN. Kern. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4 full blocks. Granite rock. Perfect. This is good too because it'll give us more stone bits for our path. Probably could have used that one there. So again, you have to cut out the entire block, right, in order to keep it. This path makes running back and forth super nice. Super nice. All right, so oh, these are cooling. We got to make sure these are. Yep. There we go. Put these in the inventory. This should still be warm enough. Oh, it's starting to yellow instead of white. No worries. 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. 3, 4, and 5. Cool. We're making armor, guys. We're making armor. So we need the kern. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. Now I'll show you guys how this works as well. I'll place it down here, and we can grab some of these grains. So you click on the bottom of the kern. Make sure I'm saying that right as well. 1, 2, 3. Let's just make 3 loaves of bread. So 1, 2, 3, and then you click on the top of it and hold, right? So it's like you're grinding, kind of like a mortar and pestle, but a machine type thing. So you do have to singly. So to my knowledge, a windmill can turn this automatically for us, which is kind of cool. All right, so now you've got rye flour. So all you do is take your bucket of water, really easy. Bucket of water in your inventory, take your flour in your inventory, and boom, rye bread, which is 100% spoiled. Why is it spoiled? Oh, okay, it's a glitch. It's a glitch. It's nothing. It's nothing. We figured it out. It's nothing. Okay, so I've never seen that before. So a wooden bucket. So now we've got the dough. We take the pot out because we don't need it. And we drop it down here because that's where it goes. Then you take your bread and you just put it in the fire, and it bakes. There you guys learned. So it doesn't actually go bad. It's just a glitch, a bug. The food bug. There's a lot of food bugs right now in the game. How are the pelts looking right now? Let's take a quick boo. They're sitting at 29%. 29%. Oh, we need some more food. Nom nom nom. There we go. Get our food powers up. So you can see here we've got the bread. Bread gives 300 satiety. Satiety is how it's said. So and it just does your grains here, right? But we could eat. Let's eat one right now because we need to. And you can see it pumps up the grain a little bit. So we'll get our fruits and grains up. And then you'll start to see your overall HP, your health points will go up. Satiety. That's how your actual hunger. Satiety? I believe is how it said. And these are cooling down. Can I pick them up yet? No, not quite. So if you look at the bread, sitting at 18 days it's fresh for. If we just put it in here without putting it down in the cold storage room, good for 88 days. Like, food lasts forever in this game. If you put it in vessels and things like that. I mean, these are... Meats don't, and berries don't, but otherwise everything else lasts for quite a long time. Quite a long time. We don't have enough veggies. We're short on the vegetable department to make another meat stew. So we might have to do just full meat stew because these are going to go bad in a day. So we have to cook that up. Can I pick these up now? I can. There we go. So, whoa. Can you only put them in stacks of 8? That's awkward. All right. We don't have any more pelts to make the armor. Not at the moment anyway. We will after the magic of editing if we need to. So, that's what we got going on there. We are waiting for these pelts to cure. 32%. We could start building some of the leatherworking stuff that we need. Oh, barrels. That's what we're going to do. Barrels for downstairs. Barrel. Barrel. That's what we need. So stick, and some boards. So we're just going to put 2 downstairs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we can do that with 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Make some barrels. So barrels are used for everything. Barrels are amazing. So you can use barrels for pickling food. You can use barrels for just storing water, and you use barrels for the leatherworking process. So I think I want to do like a leatherworking hut similar to this. Build another little house, kind of like probably like out here. A little house kind of thing. Let's talk a little bit about leatherworking. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So what you have to do essentially, so you have to have your lime water, which is what we needed the chalk for, because we bust it down into lime and then we bake it to turn it into some other sort of lime something or other. And then we put it in the water, and that gives us the lime water portion, the lime water solution, so that we can then make a soaked hide. Then you take your soaked hide and you add a knife to it and you get yourself a scraped hide. okay, which will turn it into a prepared hide. So then you have, or your prepared hide, you then take your scraped hide and you put it in the weak tannin solution, gives you a prepared hide, okay? Then you have to take your prepared hide and you put it back into the strong tannin and it will make leather. So it's a huge process. You need your lime water, then you need your weak tannin, then you need, so it's, hold on. So it's your hide into the soaked hide, right? It goes into the water barrel. Then you bring it out of that and you put it with a knife to make the scraped hide. Then you take the scraped hide, put it in the weak tannin, and then let it soak. And then you take it out of the weak tannin, then you put it into the strong tannin, and then you pull it out and you have leather. It's crazy. Crazy the amount of work you got to do. It's nuts. We are going to do some edits now because we are literally waiting on this leather to cure. So it's 36% cured. When it's done, we're going to come back and we'll open up this chest and then we could make the boots. So we will be back. And still waiting. So I figured we'd start the leatherworking foundation a little bit. We dug out the hole, put in a little bit of this, and now I'm just putting down the cobble base. And we're just kind of hanging out, waiting for that leather to cure. I believe we're at 62%. Give you guys a little bit of an update. 65% now. So it takes about 2 game days, I believe. We have finished smelting all of the lamellae that we'll need for the armor. So that's all done. You can see our copper stack is down quite a bit. Yeah, I guess we'll putz away on this a little bit. Fence. Can't remember how to make a fence. Cool. And we're using maple. And we'll do a little bit of this. I don't know how many fence boards we need. I don't even know. Board, and stick. Oh, come on. Stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 1 piece of fence. Okay. Wow. Now I've got all these gates. That's okay. We're going to use the gates elsewhere. 1, 2. Damn it. Can we go on top, please? Thank you. Go on top. Okay. Chop this out. Okay, and now we need a whole bunch of these slabs, and we're going to make them horizontal only. All horizontal only, please. Thank you. Yeah. Look at that. 3, 4, 5. Woo! 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Our little leatherworking palapa. I don't really know how this is going to work yet. We might do like tables around the outside, then the barrels, and then tables around the outside. Something kind of like that. And then maybe some tables in the middle. Haven't quite figured out how we're going to do it yet. Not really sure. Not really sure. These are cool enough now. And we're sitting at 69%. So, we'll keep putzing away a little bit on this. Maybe add some tables. We'll show you what we've done when we come back. Alright, so we just threw in a couple chests. I moved the leathers over here because this is where all the leatherworking is going to happen. Now the next thing is to fill these barrels up with water. So we're going to show you how to do that. You grab your bucket full of water and you right click on it. There you go. But you want to grab your water, right? So instead of doing this, right, and jumping up here and then clicking on there, 20 liters of water. So each bucket gives you 10 liters of water. Right, so instead of doing this, we'll fill up the whole barrel this way. Right? We all know about source blocks. So there you go. So one's full, 50 liters. Instead of doing that, just grab your water. And I'm not sure quite how we're going to do this yet, but I'd like to make a nice little, like a pool or something. And then you shift click, drop the water in there. Now I've got a source block. Okay, now it's full. Full, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we can take the source block out, fill it. So I don't know, maybe we'll put like a cover over top or trap door so that we can walk over it or something. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that yet. Shift click for source block so it doesn't look like it's all runny and movie. Runny and movie. That's how we're talking now. That could work. All right. That actually works out really cool. Like that. Now we've got water right there, and it's under trapdoor. That looks super awesome. YOLO swaggins. There we go. We've got a dirt chest over here as well for pathing and stuff like that. You can see we've got a little bit more path made finally. There we go. So, leatherworking, not too bad. We're going to go over this in another video, how we set all this up and get it all the way we need it to be. Probably the next video. But we've got all the stuff we need here. These are curing. I don't know if they cure faster. I think they have to be in a chest. But now we've got the spot for the water source blocks. I'm probably gonna dig this out in between videos. We'll dig this out and do cobblestone in there, just so it doesn't look so jank. But we'll dig it around so it's all cobblestone base. All right, and here we are. Look at that. The pelts are done. Man, that took forever. We got so much stuff finished. So much stuff was done. Okay, let's do this. All right, and what do we need here? So we need some of these lamellar pieces. Okay, and then I believe it was like this and this with this. Yeah, there we go. Leg pieces. Oh, no. There we go. Put them on here. There we go. There we go. And then we're done. We're down to the last piece. Down to the last piece, you guys. That's it. How do we do it again? Armor. Armor. And then you got to scroll all the way down. And then it is here. So it's just the leather in the middle. Fill everything else up. Okay, so it's the pelts in the middle. And then we just... 1, 2... Split, split, split. There we go, with 2 left over. Body, lamellar. Let me know, you guys. There we go. Holy moly. Bango. There you have it. This is what the very first set of copper armor that you can craft without leatherworking look like. This video ran way longer than it was supposed to. That bloody leather curing takes forever. I thought we were ready for that once again. That's 2 videos in a row now. And I looked at the camera and you guys can't even see me. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Remember to like this video, hit that thumbs up button. Helps get this video out to the people who want to see it. And if you're enjoying the content and you feel entertained, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you get your daily dose of survival content. Once again, thank you so much for watching Synergy Gaming TV. I am your host, Synergy, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side.